See, every time I go somewhere, people always ask me, where'd you come from?
So, what do you say?
I say I come from bloodfruit mangoes, cashew nuts, frozen fish fingers, dirty dishes and council gas heaters.
Well, I come from Zion and Mecca, broken boundaries of religion.
I come from concrete and coal.
Afro picks with the black power fist handles.
Shiny new BMXs.
Beeswax and natural crowns.
Tea tree oil and marijuana vapors.
Piercings, tattoos.
The damp heat of launderettes, holy jeans and moulded Mary bottles of made in China, holy water.
I come from the depths of Jamaica's seas where the water is clear like its skies. From its beautiful beaches where the sand is painted white like the back of an angel's wing. A place where you will find soil stained red from where my ancestors bled to the concrete floors of my city where I bleed.
I come from the motorway, my friend. From the same journey 4 times a month, like some weary old heart that takes a week to beat out our old battered blood cell red Fiat, compelling it to crawl over the spinal cord of these British Isles just one more time.
I come from colonies of 20-story flats, all lined up like giant dominoes where suicides will jump to their death. I come from single-parent families, where mothers scowl upon their newfound figures. 2.4 families live opposite and bathe ungratefully in their average lives.
I come from heartbreak, or more formally viewed underneath the withering eye of the divorce court's bisection of these bicuspid valves, the crack in my heart widening into a crevasse as mummy alternates with daddy over who gets to tell me how much they hate the other.
I come from the wretched smell of haggard-looking poverty and the shame it brings as it walks on by.
I come from a world of miniature, of oversized furniture and scruffy trainers, 3 steps to mummy's 1 plastic dinosaurs and Power Rangers.
I come from the corners of each block where hoods rest over the crowns of young king murderers. Red brick houses where a 10-minute drive will find you right outside of a maximum security prison, 23-hour lockdown.
I come from ladybirds and dragonflies, from jaybirds resting in grandma's back garden.
I come from nations of warrior women that carry nannies, maroon blood, standing high and mighty on the blue mountain. I come from the descendants of the great empire Mali, rebels of the Mandinka tribe.
Yes, my identity is worth losing a foot.
I come from ancient languages which have no written script. From the rich history of my African ancestors right down to Grandad Trevor.
I come from sandstone and steel, from asphalt and coniferous forests. I come from that first prehistoric spark of enlightenment on an East African plain. I come from the dense nuclei flung from the wombs of suns. I come from